Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Q here bringing you another IOST weekly update from Sutler Ventures. Today is a very special day. It is February 25th, 2019, and it is the official launch date of the IOST network. Now, we have a lot of news from the past couple days, from what's happening today as the mainnet goes live, and a couple days in the future here. So we have a lot to get to. If you guys don't know anything about Sutler Ventures, head on over to sutlerventures.com. We are the leading IOST node based out of the United States. We're currently about 9th with about 36 million votes. So thank you to our community for those votes. Thank you for all the comments on the YouTube video as well. Without further ado, let's get into everything we're really excited about today. So here we go. All right, so we obviously can't start off this update without talking about the mainnet launch, which is occurring today. Now, we just got word from the IOST team. They just put it out that Olympus version 1.0 has arrived. Therefore, the IOST network has now launched. On March 10th, the tokens are going to be swapped and people are going to be able to start interacting with the network a little bit more. But as far as an official launch date of the network, today it has arrived, Olympus 1.0. All right, so along with the mainnet launch today, CEO and co-founder Jimmy Zhang is actually going to be doing a live stream at 9 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Eastern, where he's going to make a ton of announcements about different dApps, about different DEXs, about wallets and block explorers. So make sure to check that live stream out. They're also going to be airdropping IOST, so that's definitely an event you do not want to miss. I'll have the link to the actual live stream in the description. Really looking forward to that. I'm sure we'll get a lot of information about what's to come in the next couple days, weeks, and months for IOST as we go forward. All right, so the next area we have to cover is actually going to be the IOST ecosystem and the dApps launching on the network. And this is actually an area where we've received a ton of information over the last 7 days. On February 21st, actually, the team tweeted and wrote on their Medium about the first set of dApps launching on the network. These are specifically gaming dApps. I'll have the link in the description to the article so that you can look at these games yourself. But for clarity's sake, they're going to be Crypto Ninjas, Cell Evolution, Endless Game, Liar Game, IOST Joy, and Realm X. Now, I'm super excited for Endless Game. I'm super excited for Crypto Ninjas. Those are just two that really pop out to me. Endless Game, because they obviously have built on EOS. They're a gambling dApp. People are really familiar with that type of game or that type of dApp up to this point. And then Crypto Ninjas just seems like it comes from a really good team, I believe out of Japan, and it's got a cool little description as far as how the game works. So looking forward to those two games in particular, but any dApps that are building on the network to start this off, I commend. So looking forward to that. All right, so the second piece here is going to actually be a little nugget of information for you guys. It was actually passed on to me by Mike Finch, our CEO and founder here at Sutler Ventures. It's going to be a map of the IOST ecosystem. Now, using this map, you can really get an understanding and awareness of all that's being built and all the partnerships that IOST has made, and all in kind of one image. So I'm going to superimpose that picture. I'm going to put the link in the description as well. But it's a great way to see all of the cool, dApps, the wallets, the exchanges that have come to IOST. So I'm really looking forward to showing this information to you guys so that you can get a better understanding of the ecosystem as a whole. All right, so the last bit of information we actually have to touch on before we get to a couple team updates is that the second ever ICAC meeting took place on February 21st, and obviously Sutler Ventures was in attendance. Now, the IOST core arbitration community meeting is basically a time where the nodes get together on a call and discuss who they are, discuss what they do. Possibly partnering between nodes takes place, and it's a great way to figure out how we can all work together to make the ecosystem grow and find out about all these different nodes. So we had a great time. Those are put on by IOST Pacific, so we'll give you updates from the ICAC meeting when we can. No arbitration goes on, so it will be interesting. Governance is always a big topic on these protocols, but at this moment in time, this ICAC meeting has no role in governance whatsoever. So we look forward to the next one, and as well as keeping you updated. All right, let's finish up with a couple of team updates. Dmitry Chesnikov is a Sutler Ventures team member and one of my good friends, and he was out in NYC last week meeting with Ray Zhao. Now, Ray Zhao is the co-founder of IOST as well as the founder of the Berm protocol, which Berminal and Bermi are built on top of and are coming to the IOST network. So I'm looking forward to getting you that video of his visit out to New York City. Keep a lookout for that. All right, finishing up here, expect a huge announcement from the Sutler Ventures team over the next 2 weeks about a partner that we're bringing into the IOST ecosystem. I know if you've watched these videos, you've heard me talk about who we are at Sutler Ventures, what we do at Sutler Ventures, and obviously a goal that we have here is to bring partners into the IOST ecosystem, and we've told you that. I know in crypto, a lot of times projects can promise a lot and not deliver with their actions, but that's not about what we are at Sutler Ventures. We're about action, so expect that announcement here within the next couple weeks, and we'll move forward on that timeline. All right, guys, that's a wrap on this week's weekly update. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe to the video. If you want to find more information on Sutler Ventures, please go to sutlerventures.com, or you can follow us on Twitter at Sutler Ventures and Telegram at Sutler Ventures. As always, I'm Q, and you can find me at that dApp guy. I'll see you guys next time.